Hello, and welcome to the Chef Made Easy Cooking Show. I am Michelle, and today we'll be using a slow cooker to cook some pork ribs with these veggies. So first step, we wash the veggies. Now take a small sharp knife like this one and peel the skin off the potatoes. That's good. Now do the same thing, but for carrots. Now let's put the vegetables aside and get the ribs out. What a beauty. Now get your meat cutting board and a sharp knife, and let's cut them up into pairs. Try to remove any visible fat. According to Wikipedia, a slow cooker is an apparatus which prepares food at relatively low temperatures with an incredibly long cooking time. Now, before putting it all into a slow cooker, you have to get a frying pan first and fry your ribs a little. So let's turn the stove on to the maximum and get some oil onto it. Rub it into the surface with your finger. Turn on the ventilation. Let's get your ribs ready. Get a spatula ready, and when the frying pan is hot enough, you dump the ribs on. Quickly stir them with a spatula. And let's cover it up with a lid to prevent the grease from spraying all over the place. Don't forget to switch the stove to just above the medium. And in the meanwhile, let's quickly cut some onion. Get the onion from our trusty veggie basket. We put it onto the cutting board. Slice off the end, chop it in half. Take off the outer skin. Let's reduce the temperature a bit. Over here we get the glass lid off the slow cooker. And carefully dump the ribs on. Carefully clean the frying pan with a paper towel and dump the onions on. Now let's make them slightly brown. Add a little bit of oil. Slightly increase the temperature, and in the meanwhile, let's cut some carrots. Take the ends off and throw them away because they're dirty. And add them to the onions. In the meanwhile, let's cut some potatoes, but we will not fry the potatoes. The rule is, the smaller you cut them, the better it is for the slow cooker. Ta-da! Now this is about done. Dump it in like this. Don't forget to turn the stove off. That's delish. Now add the potatoes in. And I believe that's it. Let's just add a little bit of water. I meant hot water from a kettle or a teapot, or whichever way you prefer to call it. But hot, boiling water. Add enough of this hot water such that just to cover the potatoes. Oh, what do you know? We had just enough. Don't forget to add some salt and some pepper. Now cover this thing with the lid. Oh, watch it steaming up in there. Now, how do you use this thing? So the trick is, the longer you cook, the better. Let's set the cooking time for 7 hours on low. The longer you cook, the softer your food will be, and more delicious, therefore, will it be when you enjoy it. And of course, the best thing about the slow cooker is that after you set it for those 7 hours, you can just go and walk away. Bon appetit.
Yes, yummy ribs.